Welcome to the session on goal setting. This session aims to provide you with tools and techniques to focus efforts and achieve desired results. Let's start by understanding what are goals. A goal or objective is an idea of the future or desired result. It is a clear statement of what you want to achieve. People endeavor to reach goals within a finite time by setting deadlines. But why should we set goals? Well, because setting goals is an essential part for growth and development. You can see it as the first step for success. When you have a goal, you have the motivation to achieve it. Setting goals gives you clarity. It provides a clear direction for personal and professional growth. It provides motivation and creates accountability. Goals helps in staying motivated and holding oneself accountable for progress. It enhances your productivity. Setting and achieving goals can enhance productivity and efficiency in both personal and professional. Thus, if we are to understand the positive effect of goal setting on our growth, we can do so by realizing that goals helps us focus and center our efforts, attention, resources, and behaviors towards a desired impact. Productivity pyramid. This is the essential process in which we create our goals. Everything begins with values. Our governing values and motivations are the basis of what we want to achieve. Next, long-term goals are developed from these values. In order to attain these long-term goals, we have to make a series of intermediate goals. And intermediate goals attained through series of goal-oriented daily tasks. Thus, values are the basis of goals, and productively achieving goals requires to break them down into small daily tasks and targets. Let's understand this process in detail by looking at the methodical approach. So, what is the method for effective goal setting? It all starts with defining our goals. Clearly define what you want to achieve and ensure that the goals are measurable to track progress effectively. Next comes to breaking down long-term or ambitious goals into smaller, manageable steps or milestones makes it easier to track progress and maintain motivation. Then we must set priorities. Carefully determine the priority of each goal based on its importance and urgency to effectively allocate time and resources. Breaking down this method into a flowchart, we can understand that once we start with thinking about the result you really want to see, we have to create SMART goals. Then we set priorities and accordingly create an action plan. Also, make an implementation timeline. Take action. And lastly and most importantly, reevaluate and assess your goals to help better them. Now let's come to the first step, defining goals. What should be the type of goals we set? Our goals should be specific goals, as they are more likely to increase motivation and help to determine the amount of effort. We should also focus on short-term goals, proximal goals. These provide reliable information about one's abilities. Proximal goal progress is perceived positively, and this creates confidence and helps maintain motivation. To simply understand, our goals must be SMART, specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. Specific, clear, and concrete goals. You must try to make your goals more and more specific. I want to succeed is a good goal, but is not specific enough. A specific goal would be like, I want to get a salary hike of 30% next year. You can make your goals more specific by asking yourself questions like, why are you pursuing this goal? Who are your teammates? What is the objective of your organization? Where will it take place? When is the deadline? Which requirements, resources do you need? Measurable. You have to set a metric to create accountability in achieving goals. Try to see how much time do you have, how many team members will be there, how many targets to cover. How will you know when goal is achieved? Such questions can help you measure the impact of your goals and resources needed. Achievable. Don't make too huge targets. Keep your goals challenging but doable. Always assess your existing resources. Ask yourself, do I have the necessary tools? Check your expectations. What expectations do you want to meet? And focus on the large impact. What are the realistic impact you can create? Relevant. Try to set meaningful goals contributing to larger mission. Reassess how your goals will help you or your organization. Always see if they are applicable to your long-term plan. And keep them precise. Question yourself, am I deviating from my objective? Time-bound. Most importantly, keep your goals within time frames. Set proper deadline by trying to understand when will I achieve my goal. And create milestones by asking what are my short-term milestones, daily, weekly targets. Once you have created your SMART goals, next step is to prioritize them. You can use this matrix to note the goals and where they fit in. The urgent and important goals are first priority. Next comes important but not urgent. This is the quadrant of productivity. Complete these tasks next. The tasks which are urgent but not so important should be delegated or done third. And most importantly, the tasks which are neither urgent nor important should be avoided and eliminated. Like we all know, all major goals must be broken down into small achievable chunks. As small goals are like stepping stones to long-term success. This is why we prepare an action plan. An action plan is where we break down our goal into small action items and lay down a proper plan to achieve them. You can look at this table and understand how you should break your goals into action items. Set their priority level and due date. Note person responsible if any and keep a check on its current status. As team leaders, you have to set goals for your team members as well. Here always remember to play to each team member's strengths and assign them tasks that will hone their skills. You can make a table as given below to improve the process. Next comes monitoring of goal status. Track the overall status of the goals or objectives here. Update every time an action item is crossed off the list. Make a checklist and closely note down every goal and its current status. Identify any obstacles or challenges. And carefully evaluate your performance against important milestones and key performance indicators. This helps to increase accountability and productivity. Some key points to remember in this process are: stay flexible. Be open to adapting your goals and action plans based on changing circumstances or new information. Seek feedback and support. Share your goals with trusted colleagues, mentors, or friends and seek their feedback and support. Celebrate achievements. Celebrate your successes and milestones along the way to stay motivated and reinforce positive behaviors. Thank you for listening. Goals can help encourage behaviors you want and can guide your focus and lead to higher levels of motivation. Start now. What SMART goal can you set for yourself today?